KTK for inspiring us. So just have about 35 minutes to share something. So I think I'll have to do introduction to what I intended to share today. Remember last week we started teaching on supernatural supplies, right? Okay. Are you here? Yes, all right. And then we looked at God's available provisions. We said that God has made things available. And then we said that you must have a sense of abundance. You must have a sense of unlimited supply, unlimited opportunities, unlimited possibilities. Then Isaac had that sense. So even in the time of famine, drought, he had to plant because he knew that he was going to win. And he won. And then today, I'm looking at God's ability and willingness to provide. God's ability and willingness to provide. You talk about the ability, we are talking about the power to do. In other words, God has the power to provide. Talk about willingness, we are talking about the fact that God is ready to provide. You see, it is one thing to have, because last week we said that God's available provisions. It's one thing for God to have things or make things available, and another thing for him to have the ability and the willingness to give to you what he has. Now, if you have followed me for some time, I've been saying that it is not the one who has money that gives, but it's the one who is willing so God has all, but the question is, does he have the ability to give you what he has? And then does he, or is he willing to give you what he has? We don't doubt the fact that God has everything. Again, we don't even doubt the fact that God has the ability to even provide. But the question is he willing to give us what he has? Romans chapter 8, verse 32. There are three scriptures which really have affected my thoughts about God. This is one of them in terms of provisions. Look at that. He says, he who did not, he's talking about God himself. He who did not spare his own son, but delivered him up for us all, how shall he not with him also freely give us all things? He says, if God could give us his son, now his son means